facing a tumultuous period in terms of environmental degradation. At the same time, you see population is growing rapidly, and you look at the environment and what is happening around in Africa. The population in terms of urbanization is projected to grow by as much as 68% by 2030. As a result of that, initiative like this of actually creating awareness of global environmental sustainability issues, how it affects individual households and the impact on our way of life needs to be projected right down to every household as well to corporate boardrooms in Nigeria. And DG Brand haven't set out to fill this critical void in the market. I think is in the right way in terms of the pursuit of sustainability. It's a privilege that I'm being appointed as the first chairman of the board of directors of GreenHubAfrica, and it's a responsibility that I take very seriously, and I'm hoping to bring my international experience. Having served various bodies, for example, I currently sit on the United Nations Habitat board for the launching of World Cities Report. These initiatives gives me a wider perspective on how to contribute significantly in terms of directing and guiding the GreenHubAfrica's initiatives. GreenHubAfrica stands out in many respects. If you look at one of the reasons why most governments as well as corporate bodies resist the concept of sustainability, for example, you have climate skeptics. There are those who believe that environmental degradation, climate change is a natural phenomenon. There are others who believe that it is the way we human beings use the environment that is contributing rapidly to what we are seeing. The danger is not so much that climate is changing, because human beings have the capacity to adapt. The issue with climate change is this: you don't know how it is going to manifest, you don't know when it's going to manifest, and then you don't know quite well the dimension. Okay? And so for that reason, it is critically important for nation states to be building their resilience. And what DG Brand is doing is creating the digital framework, platform, by which individual stakeholders begin to take their responsibility seriously and bringing that knowledge to government, policy makers. We enable them to sell their policies, know-how and knowledge to the community in such a way that the community can become stakeholders themselves and take initiative of the policies that are put forward by governments. The initiative has very huge potential. It's an information hub. It has the ability to transform the way things are doing by disseminating information, by also partnering with centers of excellence and not necessarily trying to reinvent the wheel. The issue of global environmental sustainability is new to some, and other parts of the world and individuals are very familiar with what is going on. The critical issue is being able to relate what is going on, to your own particular experience. There is no point talking about global sustainability if you are not able to link that to your own, socio-cultural attributes. And this is where DG Brand comes in. For a very long time, Africa has left a lot of his story to be told on his behalf. And sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. And when they do get it wrong, it is very catastrophic. One advice I will give is that it doesn't matter how small the effort that individuals, businesses, institutions can make. Every single effort is critically important. Take, for example, I've not been able to understand in Nigeria, for example, why people do not design their built environment along with the natural contour and topography. Why you have to reduce a hill down, flatten it, Why people don't build according to water natural flows, And so it's not just talking about sustainability and writing about it in terms of research projects in schools. We have to have a means of, cascading this downwards to institutions, individuals, policymakers, in such a way that people can take ownership of it and run with it. Thank you very much for having me, and I also look forward to GreenHubAfrica not only fulfilling its objective but taking the leadership and to be able to speak on behalf of the rest of Africa on this wonderful initiative.